simple, and it is up to a point, but it's also very easy to get it wrong. So here are some simple steps to adjust it to make sure that it fits safely and correctly. Now we'll assume you've got the right size to start with, but if you want to check, it should feel snugly on your head, and you shouldn't be able to get more than one finger between your forehead and the helmet. Now, most helmets will have a retention system. That's this thing at the back. You should make sure that's as loose as possible when you're checking, so that it's actually the shell of the helmet and not the retention system that's holding it in place. So you've got the right size. Excellent. Now we need to make sure that it's sitting in the right place on your head. It should be sat forward, just out of your eye line, and it definitely shouldn't be sitting on the back of your head. If you have it there, it's not going to be doing anything to help you in a crash, and it also looks really dorky. When it's in the right place, there are three ways of ensuring that it stays there. So firstly, let's look again at the retention system at the back. Now, find out how it adjusts. It could be by either pressing the two sides in, or there could be a little dial to rotate. Whatever it is, tighten it up so that the helmet then feels snug against your head. You should be able to shake your head and the helmet remains still on your skull. Now the next adjustment is the most important one. That's the chin strap, which is what keeps your helmet in place in the event of a crash. Now it's just a case of tightening the strap up to the point where you can get about 3 fingers between the strap and your chin. There is frequently a second adjustment to make to the straps as well, to make sure that they sit correctly around your ears. It's just a case of pulling the straps through the buckle so that the strap sits flat to your head there. It may mean that you have to readjust the chin strap as well, but it is worth it to make sure that the helmet fits as snugly and as correctly as possible. So make sure the helmet sits correctly on your head, then adjust the retention system at the back to make sure that it's snug, and finally adjust the chin strap so that it's going to be secure on your head in the event of a crash. Finally, you should never ever wear a helmet that's had any kind of impact. So for example, this one has been involved in a crash. It saved someone's life, but it's now slightly cracked. So this is straight for the bin.
As you reach the furthest point on the verge of heading back home, disaster strikes. You suffer a mechanical, a simple puncture, a loose pedal, and you have no spares with you to fix the problem.